Hey YouTube, this is Stang2712 here, once I get into the frame. And yes, I am in the frame now. So this is Stang2712 here. And I just watched an Alpha Omega Sin rant, and if you couldn't tell by all my other vlogs, which I'll be making more that aren't video responses to him. But as you can tell by all my other vlogs, wait a second, hold on. As you can tell by all my other vlogs, or vlogs, all of them are Alpha Omega Sin rant video responses. That's because he makes really good videos, and he talks about serious issues in gaming that nobody gives a shit. And I can go on and on about this, but I want to get to the specific point of this video. I know I didn't pronounce that right. I don't care, because I'm just pissed off about this right now. Alright, so Resident Evil 6, I don't even know what it is, but I know that it's a new shooter game. So I'm gonna automatically assume, I know it's a new game, so I'm gonna assume it's a shooter game, because half the games that come out here are just a bunch of shitty ass shooter games. So anyways, now in Japan supposedly, because you know Japan gets all the cool stuff, well, they're getting something kind of cool. It's a game, and I'm assuming that this is earlier than it was supposed to come out, considering the fact that it's $1,200. I'm assuming that you're getting it earlier than it is supposed to come out. Yeah, well, they're getting this Resident Evil 6 Special Edition. Notice how I put the Special Edition in the air quotes. Well, they're trying to get, you're getting this Special Edition Resident Evil 6, and supposedly some character wears a leather jacket. And yes, I know, I might sound bipolar because I wear leather jackets. I'm wearing one right now. In most of my other videos, I'm wearing one. And I'm not gonna lie, this right now, the inside of the game, you're getting a leather jacket, which is probably not gonna be real leather. I mean, now I know leather jackets. I'm wearing one right now, for God's sakes. And there's lots of different types of leather. Some of them can be more expensive, but not $12,000 expensive. But you're also talking to the ghetto kid who grew up in the ghetto and now is pissed off at the world because he went into one of the rich suburbs and is living there now, whenever he still had got that ghetto boy mentality. So anyways, it's probably not going to be that good of a leather, but oh god, this is probably not going to be that good of a leather. I mean, best leather I own is something called faux leather. It's high quality leather. It isn't fake leather, but it's still really good leather. And so yeah, it's worth about $200 to $250 depending on what kind of leather you're getting or how much of it you're getting. I didn't pay that much for it because I'm not no spoiled rotten rich kid. But right here, I got this. This is 100% genuine leather, and it says it right here on the tag. Right here. I know my camera's not good enough so you can read it, but I bought it at a thrift store for $10. I mean, there's a reason why it was only $10, but the original receipt was in the pocket. Now let me show you how much. This is real genuine leather. Let me show you how much it cost originally. Have to find it right here. $99.99. You'll just have to take my word for it because it's blurry. But it costs $99.99. This is real, genuine leather according to the tag. It feels like it. Plus, this has some special stuff in here. That would be like what you find in your regular jacket. Anyway, so long story short, I know a lot about leather jackets because I wear them a lot, and I can pretty much guarantee you about 99% that it's not going to be that high quality of leather, and it's going to be a total ripoff on the consumer's part of the deal. Now, Resident Evil, according to the video, it was made by Capcom, and Capcom's been pulling a lot of bullshit. Like, I don't play a lot of Capcom games, but I know that they've been pulling a lot of bullshit recently. And Capcom used to be a great company. I mean, from what I hear, because I was only born in '98. So, anyways, used to be a great company, but now they're pulling all this bullshit. You know, making the consumer pay for it, and it might even be a half decent game, but they're charging $12,000 for it. And I mean, it's $12,000. Oh my god. Now I think that regular new games cost way too much money. I think it's freaking outrageous. That's one of the reasons why I started going to older games instead of newer games. And it's just, oh my god, this is just freaking crazy. $12,000 for a game. And the jacket, yeah, you might be able to say, oh yeah, it's got a leather jacket, those are worth a lot of money. It's not worth $12,000, trust me. I wear leather jackets. I know a lot about leather jackets, sort of. I wear leather jackets. I know how much they cost. This is probably not going to be worth $1,000. Or, well, 12,000. 12,000 is minus 60. 11. I'll just round it out to 11,000. It's not going to be worth $11,000. I'll tell you that. And yeah, you might just be able to argue if you got so much balls or fanboy. If you got so much Capcom fanboy in you, you might be able to argue, oh, air quotes, oh, it's a special edition. It's gonna be worth so much more in 20 years. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. People never end up keeping it for 20 years. I mean, I know that because within 2 years, like I said, whenever I got my first N64, I'm gonna keep it for 20 years and it's gonna be worth so much more money. I think I sold it about 2 months later. I don't regret that decision because I got something really awesome for it. I still don't regret it, and I don't think I ever will. But yeah, it's like a couple years later. I don't even miss it. I have never missed it in my life because reasons. I'll save that for later. But yeah, it's not gonna be worth that much in 20 years because nobody's gonna pay $1,000 for it. It's not like it's not. I mean, you might be able to argue, oh well, you know, the Nintendo Nintendo World Championship 1990 is worth a lot more than 1,200. Well, you know what? That's different because you see, that game, it was a piece of history. It was a piece of gaming history, and they made a lot less of those. I mean, they're probably going to make a lot of the special edition. I mean, I'm guessing that it's going to be like Atari with the I'm guessing that it's going to be kind of like a repeat of Atari and E.T. or Pac-Man, whatever. I'm guessing that it's going to be like a repeat of Atari Pac-Man. Well, except the game mode isn't going to be as ridicule. That's ridicule, but I think that they're going to make a ton of copies, or a ton of leather and copies. And now, I'm still assuming that the game hasn't come out yet. I mean, I'm not modern. I don't play modern games because they cost too much. So, you know, I'm not modern, let alone do I have an Xbox or a PS3. I have a Wii. And that was because it was a gift. I mean, I don't even use it for modern gaming. I use it for virtual console and sometimes I guess sometimes internet. But I don't even use it for modern gaming because it costs $50. And like me personally, I'm just a kid, so you know, I don't have to be paying the bills. But I always try to look in my parents' shoes. And I know you might think I'm gonna look like the perfect little angel here, but I really ain't. But I try to look in my parents' shoes, paying $50 per game. So you know, I realized that, oh, they cost too much. It was like, hey, those the old PS2 games. They cost $5. I think I'll get one of those PS2 games instead of a $50 Wii game. Especially considering that those PS2 games were mostly better. So, anyways, the screensaver on my internet thingy is coming on. So I'm gonna end the video now. I could talk about it more, but it still pisses me off. Now I could go into many other vlogs like the high cost of modern gaming, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it here right now and leave that for an extra vlog later. I'll see y'all later, and bye. Please subscribe, do all that good stuff, you know, all that. I'll see y'all later.